Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a video just to talk a little bit about the importance of being consistent with the vital behaviors from day one in your business and how that can really affect not only your success in your business this month, but how it's going to affect your business in coming months, and just sharing how important it is to always be consistent with this stuff because it really will make or break, your business and help set you up for success, really. So, I kind of got an idea to do this video because I've been talking to a lot of coaches who have been struggling this month. And so for me, I wanted to sit down and started to think about, reasons why coaches may be struggling this month, especially if they have hit Success Club in the past. And you guys, it all comes down with consistency with the vital behaviors. So I'm going to start off at the beginning. I'm going to start off with your first month as a coach and the actions that you put in and how that compounds and grows and can either help you or hurt you in your business in the future. So I'm going to start off, like I said, with your first month as a coach. So when you first sign up, you're ready to help 3 people, right? So usually the people that you first start to talk to in your business as a coach are going to be your family and friends, the people that you're closest to in your life, right? So here it says family and friends. Those are going to be the first people that you talk to because you have a relationship built with them. They have trust in you. And when you can share about what you're doing, talking about how you decided to sign up to be a coach and how you're loving these programs and Shakeology and this challenge group is great, sharing that with the people that are closest with you, especially your first month as a coach, is going to be so important because those are going to be the people that are most likely to jump on board because they already have trust. They already have a relationship. And you might even come across some people who are ready to do this right away. And because they have that trust built in you, they are taking what you have to say and what you have to offer to them. And they are putting their trust in you. You know what I mean? And they believe what you have to offer and they believe what you have to say. So that's why it's so incredibly important to make sure that you're talking to your family and friends right off the bat as a new coach. If you're not doing that, number one, make sure you're doing that because it's going to help you so much. Those people that you have your trust built with right away are going to be some of your first customers more than likely. Okay? So your first month as a coach, if you're not, I'm telling you this right now, if you're not talking to your family and friends, making sure you're doing that. Okay? So you're talking to family and friends and one of two things can happen. Either you are finding people that are ready to do this right away. They're like, yep, I'm ready to do it. Sign me up. I want to lose some weight. I trust you. I trust what you have to offer. Let's do this. And you can help 3 people right off the bat. If so, that's freaking awesome. But maybe you're not getting that interest right away. That's usually what happens with most coaches. So that is where the 3 vital behaviors come into play, okay? And let me reiterate that whether you're able to help your 3 people or not, you guys, you need to make sure that you're doing this. You need to make sure that you're being consistent with the daily business building activities. And I will share with you in a minute why that's so important, okay? So when I say being consistent with the 3 vital behaviors, what I mean is making sure that you are constantly expanding your network, adding new friends, and building relationships, starting new conversations, inviting people to your challenge group, inviting people to the coaching opportunity, following up with people, posting at least 3 to 5 times a day on social media, getting your personal development in, getting your workout in, okay? Like those are the most basic things. We all know about that stuff. You should have it on your power hour schedule. If not that, you need to have a daily checklist or an activity tracker or something of that nature that is going to make sure that you are getting in those basic business building activities every single day, okay? Now, like I said, there's going to be the people who do this, and maybe the activity that you are putting in with the vital behaviors is paying off, and you're like, yes, I'm seeing it. The people that you're inviting are like, yep, I want to do it. Like, sign me up. I'm on board. But more than likely, you guys, you are going to start to put in the work with these 3 vital behaviors. You're going to be doing it every single day. And more than likely, you're not going to see the results from it. People are either going to tell you no, they're going to tell you that they're not ready, they're going to ignore your messages, they're going to say, you're a crazy lady, I don't want to do this, whatever. They're going to give you excuses. That's just what happens, right? So majority of coaches, they're consistent, if they're consistent with their vital behaviors, the first month, more than likely, I'm telling you, like 90% chance, you're not going to see much results from this. So what happens then? You've gone through your family and friends, and that's not worked. They're not ready. They don't want to do it. So you're starting to be consistent with the vital behaviors. That's not working. So now what do you do to hit Success Club your first month as a coach? Your third step that you can go to, you guys, is to just make sure that you're increasing your activity. So what do I mean by that? Well, we all have a daily target for how many new friends we're going to add, how many new conversations we want to start, how many follow-ups we want to do, etc. So if it comes down to it and it's getting closer to the end of the month like it is right now, and maybe you've been doing these things, you've reached out to your people close to you, you're doing your vital behaviors, but you're still not at your goal. So what does that mean? It's time to increase your activity. You need to just do more. You need to talk to more people. That's all that it comes down to, you guys. Partially when it comes to this business, it's a little bit of a numbers game, okay? The more people that you talk to, the more no's and rejections you're going to get, but also the more yeses that you're going to get along the way. So this is a time when you need to sit down and think about your goals and if Success Club is something that you're going to commit to, non-negotiable no matter what, which I think that it should be, especially if you want to build any sort of residual income, okay? So if you are that person who's gone through these things and you're down to this last step and you still haven't hit Success Club, it's time to just increase your activity, okay? So talk to more people, start more conversations, do more follow-ups, making sure that you are just doing more. That's all it takes. Massive action creates massive results, okay? So increase your activity. Again, this is what a lot of coaches won't do. They're just going to stick with what they're doing now, and they're like, well, it's not paying off. And a lot of times, a lot of people will either not see results from this, and they'll quit, or they'll not see results from this. Let me get a little bit closer, and they'll quit. Or whatever. Like at some point in the process, they either don't put in their all, they don't put in 100% effort, or they are seeing that these things aren't working, so they just give up. That's what the majority of people do. But I'm telling you, if you just continue down the line and get to this point and just increase your activity, you guys, that is how you're going to be able to hit Success Club, okay? So, like I said, now let's move over to this section right here. Oops, this is kind of hard. I have a little bit of a glare, sorry. So this is 3 months as a coach. So now the activity that you have been doing before with this section right here, with these things, all of these things are going to compound, you guys. Like I said, this is a business of a compound effect. So 3 months down the road as a coach, if you were reaching out to your family and friends, and if you were consistent with your vital behaviors, and if you increased your activity, you guys, you are going to find that it's a lot easier for you to hit your goals 3 months down the road, because the activity that you did before, all of this stuff, is going to compound over time, okay? So if you did all of this, I'm telling you right now, and you are consistent with it, hitting Success Club and helping 3 people is not going to be that much of a stretch for you, because your activity from before has compounded over time. However, if you are not consistent with these things, if you maybe are the person who hit your goal right here, you talked to your family and friends, they got on board right away, you helped your 3 people, and you're like, well, I'm good, I don't need to do the rest of this stuff because I already hit my goal. You guys, you are going to get to this point, this 3-month mark as a coach, and you're going to be struggling, okay? You know why? Because you do not have any vital behaviors to compound. You don't have any activity that is going to compound over time. So what happens is 3 months down the road, you have nothing. You have nothing there that's going to start to show you results. And along with that, you probably are going to start to exhaust your family and friends list. So if you're not consistent with all 3 of these things, you guys, whether you hit your goals or not, your first month as a coach, it's going to catch up to you in the future. You're not going to be able to help 3 people right away, right off the bat. It's going to be a struggle. You're going to get to the point where it's just going to be a lot harder for you because you don't have that compound effect working for you in the background, okay? So, but if you are, for the coaches who did go through, maybe this was a lot of work for you. You talk to so many family and friends. You're consistent with your vital behaviors. You increase your activity, and you're like, dang, I'm still not seeing any results. You guys, once again, it works the same way. Give it some time, okay? You've only been a coach for a month, but I'm telling you, 3 months down the road, the things that you're doing now are going to catch up to you, and you're going to be able to help 3 people a lot easier once you've put in the time and the consistent activity that then has a chance to compound and grow over time, okay? So, all that being said, I hope that this has kind of opened up your eyes to why it's so incredibly important to be consistent from the get-go. Some of you guys maybe are getting quick success. Maybe you're not getting quick success. But it doesn't matter. You need to be consistent with the vital behaviors, because whether you're getting quick success or not, what you're doing now is going to set you up for either failure or success 3 months from now, okay? And like right now, if you're struggling, say it's coming down to the end of the month and you still haven't helped 3 people, well, how about we do this in reverse? Why don't you look back 3 months? Were you doing all these things in your business? Were you reaching out to the people close to you? Were you consistent with vital behaviors 3 months ago? Did you increase your activity when you were finding that you're struggling? Because if you weren't, that's probably why you're struggling right now, because your activity from before is compounding over time. Or your non-activity, I should say, is now compounding, and you're now seeing yourself struggle because of it, okay? So consistency with your vital behaviors and the business building activities is so incredibly important, you guys. Make sure that you have your power hour set, you have a schedule set, you have either, like I said, a win the day tracker, an activity tracker, a checklist, anything that you're using every single day to make sure you're getting in those basic business building activities, because consistency in this is what's going to set you up for success in the future, okay? So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Keep working hard, keep working towards your goals, and let's make some things happen this month, and let's help 3 people, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon.